To an exclusive WPBF 25 News investigation. Riviera Beach Fire Rescue leadership under fire after a failed canal rescue. We've been telling you about the failures that led to the death of Heath Thomas nearly 2 years ago. Tonight, we've just obtained 2 outside investigative reports that focus on Assistant Fire Chief Keith Golden and reveal some troubling findings investigators say contributed to that fatal canal rescue.
Our investigative reporter Terry Parker first broke the story back in November, but she's been digging into what really happened and the fallout from that failed rescue for more than a year. Terry, these reports detail some major concerns about public safety.
Right, Todd. And let me walk you through this because these reports are really about one person in a powerful role overseeing emergency rescues and responses. They are talking about Keith Golden, Assistant Fire Chief, and I've gotten 2 investigative reports. And this is important for anyone, not only the people that live in Riviera Beach, but anyone also driving through or visiting. So these reports, one of them focuses on Golden, and it lays out leadership failures, communication breakdowns, and a lack of critical water rescue training that investigators say contributed to that fatal canal rescue. The second comes from a workplace harassment complaint against Golden, documenting troubling conduct that investigators say impacted the entire fire department. This investigation goes back to a rescue we've been covering for months. A man trapped inside a car in a Riviera Beach canal. Firefighters rushing in to help, and yet the rescue failed and the man drowned. In command, Assistant Fire Chief Keith Golden. It was the last straw for the firefighters union, firing off an official complaint to the city, citing a, quote, glaring lack of leadership and 9 other issues from lack of training to a hostile workplace. After reviewing 33 complaints and other evidence, investigators concluding that under Golden's oversight, firefighters lacked critical water rescue training. And even though some of the firefighters on scene suffered PTSD, there was no follow-up and the situation was downplayed. That was just one incident under review. In the report's conclusion, investigators don't mince words. The investigation reveals a consistent pattern of miscommunication, leadership deficiencies, and mismanagement that have collectively contributed to operational dysfunction and diminished employee morale within the Riviera Beach Fire Department. Another conclusion focuses directly on Golden. The investigation confirmed a sustained course of conduct by Assistant Fire Chief Keith Golden that has negatively impacted the department's operational effectiveness, internal cohesion, and leadership credibility. The second investigation looks at Golden's conduct in the workplace following a complaint from a female colleague. In her statement, she described what she experienced working under him. Ms. Jones described a sustained pattern of abusive and intimidating behavior from AC Golden, including physical positioning over her work area in an aggressive posture, slamming office doors, using profanity, and making disparaging remarks that created anxiety among staff members. That colleague, not the only one describing hostility and unprofessional behavior. One captain noting it is unclear what Assistant Chief Golden's role entails. No known positive impact during his 5 to 6 years with the department. Throughout the findings, investigators make it clear that firefighters were responding to emergencies without the training, support, or leadership they should have had. And in the report, Golden denies some of the allegations. He makes excuses for others, and he says the entire investigation is politically motivated and union driven. He noted he is committed to the fire department, and he has hired a life coach to address his leadership blind spots. I reported last week that the city had these reports finished back in September, but they didn't release them until now. And they also quietly put Golden on a 5-day suspension, a mandatory performance plan review, and moved him out of operations. And since then, Fire Chief John Curd has mandated water rescue training. We will stay on top of all of these developments for you. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.